everyone, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget, like with the thumbs up button, subscribe, and hope you enjoy the video. Cheers, bye. Oh, hello everyone, Ray the Dashing Womble here. Feeling a bit worse for the wear at the minute. Didn't sleep too well last night, and well, I didn't get a lot of sleep, but anyway, and then worked from early afternoon today to now. Just got home. It's 10 to 10. Anyway, hope everyone had a good day today. Made some money on door dashing, Uber eating, or grabbing. And if there's any customers watching, hopefully even you got your food delivered as you had it intended. We had a fairly good day today, I suppose. I had an awful lot of declines. I'll try not to make the video too long tonight, but I might have to make it long enough to put all the declines and everything in there. Jeez. Didn't have any dogs that wanted to bite me ass or anything today, so it was a good day. So it's always a good day. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so yeah, that was a good one. Had some good orders tonight. Had one which I'll put up here, and very generous tip. Oh, that darn thing's gonna drive me crazy again. Let's turn the GPS off, and I won't be disturbed by that. Because tonight is a night that thing could launch. Anyway, so yeah, did this, picked up an order from Firebirds in Lee Summit, and it was turned out to be a catering order. I actually accepted it at face value, because I mean it was like nearly $17, I think, $16.50, $17, something like that, which was fairly good. I mean, that was why I accepted it in the first place. I did consider that maybe it would be a catering order, and we were the other side of town when I took it, but it was a good paying order, so I figured I'll take that. So anyway, went over to Firebirds, picked that up. Different staff member in there today who was a lot happier than that manager bloke that always seems like he's been slapped with a wet fish or something, some smelly fish under his nose. Never seems to be happy to see me. Don't know why, but never mind. Don't like it, bollocks. Anyway, so picked that up. She was real good in that. I'm not sure the young lady's name, but anyway, she was nice. So got the order, took it off to the customer in Lakewood somewhere, and nice house. Why is it the bigger the house, the flipping worse it is to flipping find the number on the bloody thing? They make it like the smallest flipping thing on the house. I mean, there's like these mini mansions all the way around this flipping part of the area, and you get up there and ouch. They have this, it's lighted, and it was lit up, but it was that orangey light, like you get on the street lamps, I suppose. But it was embedded in the wall by the front door, just before the front door, and with a tree in front of it. Anyhow, and there's signs about this big. Well, when you're down the other end of the driveway, and you're really trying to make sure that it is indeed the house that you need to be going to, or a little mini mansion, and it's a pain in the arse to try and find it, especially in the daytime. I mean, it didn't even didn't show up too well. Well, not with these old eyes, at least. Anyway, so anyway, delivered that. Took up the catering bag up there, left, you know, figured I might as well just leave it all in there. Most of the time I'll take it out, because, you know, I'll get up there and someone will come out the door, and then it's like I'm frazzled trying to get the bag open, or it's just I'm in fear of having me arse bit by a flipping rabid dog or something that's wanting it from the other side of the doorway. So I want to drop it and get gone. But anyway, I took the bag up there and put it on the doorstep. Took a picture as we all do, and went back to the van, and a lady came out, waved at us, and I was backing out the driveway at the time. Got up the road a bit, and then I hit confirm that it was all done, and then saw how much $16 went up a tad, actually. I'll put the picture up here. I won't say, I'll just put the picture there. I was quite surprised and quite happy, and thank you very much for the tip. If you are watching this crazy old fella on the YouTube, like. Anyway, so yeah, it did that one, and went back to the mint. I think. Yeah, it did. I went back to the mint. Sat there for a couple of minutes, I think, and then order comes in. After a few flipping declines, and it's to pick up from the mint to take back to the quick trip on Wishchapel, which is where I bloody well was delivering this to this mini mansion that's just behind there somewhere. And yeah, I delivered it to one of the employees there. He was quite happy. Bloody hell, it was still flipping hot as I got it out. Only had to go 3 miles, and I had it in a hot bag, of course, and got up there and pulled it out, and I went, whoa. I said, bloody hell, piping hot, be careful. Anyway, and yeah, so on the way home, I stopped in at the quick trip, and the bloke was still there. I just stopped in and got some couple of drinks, etc., to come home with, and a bag of crisps or something. And I'll have that, and maybe have that. Not sure. I might end up just going straight to bed. I feel that tired. But yeah, like I said, it was okay. It was a pretty good day, really, despite flipping me being not so happy. Started earlier, and my wife had been dragged me out the house to go do this, or take her to get something to eat at least. And I'd had a bad night's sleeping, so I can't say I was very impressed. Anyway, got over that and just carried on through the day, and done a few orders, and that somewhat woke me up. Went to Hawaiian Brothers. There's a I don't know how old this young woman. But she's quite friendly. You know, they come out, you park up where it says online order or whatever, and they come out to you and ask you who you're there for, etc. And we'd seen her a couple of days before, and I don't know her name. We've seen her several times over the year, and she says, "I know you." Uh-oh. Well, that's never a bad fit. That's never a good start, is it? I know you. Uh-oh. Well, it is when someone says that to me, at least. Anyway, so she says, "Yeah, I'm the girl that's got the red shirt." Because a few days ago, when she came up, we'd gone there, and she goes, "Hey, I know you. I bet you don't remember me." And I went, "Yeah, of course I do." I said, "You're the girl with the red shirt with KC on the front." So anyway, yeah, she's pretty friendly. We get on with her, and she's darn efficient too, friendly and efficient, and yeah, you know, that's all we want, isn't it? Get there, have a couple of laughs, get on with someone, and then move on their way, deliver what we got to do. It all works hand in hand, doesn't it? Anyway, get the stuff down the road, get it to the customer, get it on their doorstep or hand it to them, and hopefully Ray doesn't get his arse bit by a dog, and the customer gets their food and doesn't have to watch me being chased down the road with their dog or neighbours. Anyway, or a squirrel. Really must do that squirrel story. Alright, yeah, not again. Customers. Put your bloody lights on. Oh my gosh, I went to one tonight. Put some brighter lights in the bloody place. LED lights are not expensive anymore, and they last a lot flipping longer. Put one of those in. They last longer. They're more efficient. They use a heck of a lot less power than the bloody incandescent bulbs, or certainly a lot less than a bloody halogen bulb. So get those, put those in your bloody door, and make the walkways easily exposed for your driver when he's delivering. God, bloody one I had tonight. Oh, what a... Ooh. Anyway, luckily I had my trusty little red friend, and I was able to find my way across. What else? Oh, I wish I had a flipping picture of this tonight. Somewhat. We were coming down Scruggs Road. Yeah, we're coming down Scruggs Road, and heading towards the Mint. And this, there was a little Kia Sportage, I think, that was in front of us, an older one. And yeah, that's travelling down the road. I mean, it wasn't going like that, none of us were, but we were the only ones on the road, luckily for that bloody mad flipping squirrel. This squirrel just shot out flipping on the side of the road. This Kia's already going. It hasn't shot in front of the Kia. It's gone underneath the middle of the bloody car and then come out the flipping back of the other wheel. Oh. I wouldn't have liked to have seen that, but bloody hell. I don't know how many lives a squirrel's got, but that one flipping used up a couple, and probably had to use the flipping toilet the other side if he hadn't gone already when he was racing across the bloody road. Oh, that was bloody close. I mean, he couldn't have timed it better. Just couldn't have timed it better. Because, oh, jeez. Whoa. Yeah, right under the middle of the flipping, that little truck, and SUV, and then it just went straight under the back, went between the rear wheels. Oh, that was close. It was somewhat frightening in the night. Thought we was going to see the end of that squirrel, or at least lose his tail, but no, it was mad flipping lunatic. And he managed to get out of it. I don't know how many more times he's going to attempt that, but be lucky that he made it the first time. If that is its first time. Maybe it's a crazy squirrel. Another one. Anyhow, what else? I don't think we had anything. I sat down at the Mint tonight, and I've been pretty particular on what I picked up today. Mainly because I knew that I was tired, and I was what they call cherry picking, I suppose. But anyway, I mean, I had a base pay in mind, or how far away I was going to go, and stuck to it. And actually worked out well, didn't it? So, well, it did. And anyway, so I was there tonight, and I can see, I park up at the Mint, and even if we're right outside and someone puts in an order and it's going like, I don't know, $3.50 for 15 miles. That's what I had. Stupid people. Anyway, so I was watching these orders come in, and it's like, I'm not taking it. I don't care. It's $4.50 and it's going 6 miles up the road, or 4 miles even. So it's even over the $1 vipping minimum. And the Mint is real easy to vip in, go in and get the food anyway. Really nice people. I really like going in there. And but it's not only your petrol and the wear and tear on the car that you got to be aware of when you're doing this job. It's the time too. Now, like I said, the Mint is an easy place to pick up from, and 8 times out of 10, the food is going to be ready. If not, it's not far behind. It's really not far behind. The only time you get far behind is if it's an holiday, like Valentine's Day, for example, when we did it this year. Wow, that was really, really busy. It was so busy. Ever so busy. But there was a heck of a lot of orders going out of there, and there was drivers all stood out there. But you know what? I think there's 3 people in that restaurant. The mother, the father, and the kid. There may be one other, but I can't be sure. And but between them all, they were banging these orders out, and the young kid that they have, he was out there explaining to the drivers, all right, we're trying to get these orders done. Please bear with us. If you've got another order that's come in, then go do that. Go take care of that if you like, and come back and pick up the order that you're assigned to. I mean, he was real good. He was telling everybody, letting everybody know. But he, they can only do so much, and it's not the biggest of place. But I can go to, or any of us probably, and go to 54th Street, where they got staff upon staff members all over the bloody place, and they got a bloody great big kitchen and a whole setup, and the Mint will knock socks off of this place. There's no way that 54th Street can outdo the Mint. It's it's comparing apples to pears for different restaurants, I know, and the size of the restaurants, but it's just they're so much more efficient. So efficient. Anyway, the Mint, for example, is a very easy place to collect from, and but it's the other end. And if you're picking up an order for $3.50 or $4, it's not enough. It's not enough. And I say that because, okay, it keeps you within the town limit, because let's say 3 miles is not going to take you out of your area. You're still going to be within the area. But it's a jumping in and out of you being going up and down steps, or do you have to hand it to the customer? Is the customer going to be a responsive customer where they actually find their way to the bloody front door, or whatever it is? Or is it going to be one of those where, oh damn, I didn't mean to send you home. Could you send it to, bring it to my works? It's only another 10 minutes down the road, or a couple of miles down the road. Is it going to be one of those? So kind of, what I do is just put a limit in. I know petrol's gone down now, but it's gone down pretty good now. But anyway, just put a base on it. I mean, new drivers, if there's any new drivers looking at this, and I've not sent you to sleep yet, and I've not done my job correctly, because I'm sending myself to sleep. But, just set yourself a minimum. New drivers, you do not have to pick up every bloody order. Honestly, you don't. We was at the, like I said, I was at the mint, and I was turning down these orders because they were either going too far or not enough money, or it's just they were just too far out and ridiculous shipping orders. And I had 3 apps going. I had Uber Eats and Grubhub going, and any that were coming in from the mint were absolutely crazy at that time. And for some reason or other, these drivers kept coming up. Now, as my wife said, the last 3 that turned up, or the 3 that turned up while we were there, didn't appear to know where they were going. So those were, I'm going to presume that they were probably new drivers. And those are new drivers that are probably running around picking up $2.50 orders. And they're just going to ruin their car, waste their time, waste their flipping fuel, and not get anything for it. Not at all. I've got my trusty ice again. Oh, I've closed down now. Oh yeah, I went to the one in Lee Summit tonight. You know, I said last night on the video that that they don't charge for the ice, and that, you know, I would pay for it. I mean, this is like a big thingy of lights, isn't it? Route 66 or whatever it is, I don't know. But anyway, one of them bloody great big flipping plastic cup of it, polystyrene cup, and you know, because wherever we go and I have to get water, then, you know, like this one, this is the Ozarks one. I used to get a Smart Water, but that's gone up some. That seems to be quite expensive. And this one, I think this one's bigger. Ozarks, made out of Texas. Well, packaged in Texas, I suppose. I don't know, something to do with Texas. Anyway, and that's, I think that's $1.60 or $1.70, something like that. So if I can go to Quick Trip and spend $1.80, and then go to Sonic, for example, and they give you the ice for free, a cup of it. I mean, yeah, I get something to eat when I'm there, but either way, I mean, it seems like they should be charging for it, because, I mean, even though water's not free, is it? But and the machinery's not free to do it, so I'm surprised they don't charge you. Plus the cup they comes in. I'm sure they're not a lot of money, but like I said yesterday, I mean, I like it being at its ice form. If I get a drink that comes in for a customer, then I need to use the cup holder. So I can put this in the back, in the rear cup holder, and if it falls over, at least flipping, it ain't gonna flipping pour out a load of water, is it? So yes, another top tip, even though it's the top tip that I gave last time. But if you didn't watch it, and you're watching this one, now you know. Anyway, and plus I like the crunchiness of the ice. Yeah, it'll melt down eventually, but and you know, if it does spill over, only a little bit of water will come out. Maybe I don't split the thing here. I just take the lid off and use it. But yeah, got them little crunchy bits of ices. I don't think I did a very good job. Oh, lost it. See? Of course, if it's ice form, you get more of it. But anyway, yeah, Lee Summit Vipping Sonic charged me, I think it was 60 cents for that today. It's the first time I've ever had that. Well, like I said, I don't care though. But it lasts a while and keeps me hydrated. And for some daft reason, keeps me happy. I don't know. And of course, it's a lot better than drinking Vipping Coca-Cola, of course. Which, Coca-Cola, have you ever seen the stuff? I'd hate to see what it does to your insides. I don't say that I've never had it and I don't have it. I do drink Coke. I like that Mexican Coke, you know, the one that comes in the bottle, like the glass bottle. That's good. It's not so fizzy. Not so fizzy and less sugar in it, apparently. Anyhow, for some reason it tastes better. It's always tasted better out of the bottle. Yeah. I guess the Mexicans make Vipping the better Vipping Coca-Cola than the real Coca-Cola. I don't know. Either way, Vipping, it tastes a heck of a lot better. So yeah, I do drink that when we go to the restaurant, and a couple of restaurants that we go to that have got the bottles. So I'll have that. But most of the time now, I mean, it'll either be whatever I can get on the road, or when I'm able, I go to Sonic to get one of these cups of ice now. It's only been something I've been doing for the last few weeks or so. I don't know why. I don't know where I picked that up from, but anyhow. So do that. Get yourself a cup of ice. And if you got yourself an insulated cup, then maybe chuck some of it into that too. But you can always go through and when you're feeling peckish, run through Sonic and get yourself a hot dog or sandwich or whatever you want, and get yourself a cup of ice or whatever it is. So yeah, I didn't even bother to look at the petrol prices tonight, so yeah, you get away you don't have to listen to me go on about that. I'll save that for tomorrow, because I need petrol tomorrow, so got a couple of doctor's appointments for my wife, so I've got to be up early for one of those, excuse me, and then the other one later on in the afternoon in downtown Kansas City, which would be a whole lot of fun. Alright, so I'll put all the declines on up here and where I've sat the food as well, etc. Never saw any cats or dogs or anything today. Never got... I might have heard a couple of dogs, but they weren't menacing or anything. They were behind the glass somewhere, behind the front door, I suppose, or out the back garden, or a neighbour's dogs. But anyway, none of them were sounding as brutal as that beast last night on that doorstep, which had my wife in fits of laughter today when I explained about that again. She says it's the way I said it. Well, at least it wasn't the way that I felt it, with teeth stinking into my cheeks. My rear cheeks bashed me flipping. So I've got a branch flipping came out and smacked me in the flipping face. Right. I brushed past part of it, and then it swung back. Somehow it flipping swung back and smacked me right in the boat. Anyway, someone else that hadn't cleared their bloody driveway of foliage and made it hard at the flipping get up their driveway with their up their stairs, because there's a bush in the way and a bloody great car flipping hiding the stairs. But people. Alright, well, like I said, enough's enough. I'm spent half an hour apparently rabbiting on, and I can't tell you what I rabbited on about. But alright, so tomorrow I'll be back on, of course. I've got to figure out, I've got my old phone. Whoops. I've got my own old telephone, and I'm going to try and use that for videoing. I can put that in my top pocket, and it's an iPhone 6s Plus, so who knows what the quality is going to be like, but I'll give it a go. Maybe I can do some heading up to the doors and going into restaurants, etc. You can see what I get to see. As a customer, you might find it intriguing. As drivers, you probably will verse with it all. And if you're a new driver, then maybe you need to take a look at that and see probably how not to handle things. But yeah, if there's new drivers watching this, please make sure that you set a base pay on what you're picking up. You don't have to take every darn order that they throw at you, and don't get swamped in by the money. Don't get swamped in by those dollar signs, because like I saw tonight, there was one that was and yesterday, one tonight, it was $21, and but you look at it and it turns out to be 2 orders and 2 pickups and 2 deliveries that were going, I think, 19.5 miles. Still may sound good, because yeah, it's over $1 a mile, barely, but I would guarantee that 20 miles or 19.5 miles is going to take most flipping dashers out of their zone, out of their delivery zone. Now with Uber Eats or Grubhub and DoorDash, it doesn't matter so much. Except with DoorDash, I mean with Grubhub, yes, it is a little bit, but it's got the borders on Grubhub's map. But they'll still send you a job from there. Uber Eats appears to be no borders at all. You can just do it wherever you like. And DoorDash, you can do it wherever you like, and they will send, but you've got your boundary zone where you said, like ours is Lee Summit, but Lee Summit has extended quite a lot since I've been doing it, and it goes all the way down to Harrisonville and such down that way, and out to near at Lone Jack. We've delivered out there, but it's that's just past the edge of Lee Summit. But so I mean, it'll send you a ways, but But even when you're out there, DoorDash will always send you an order, whether it's bringing you back or if there's an order to be picked up out in Lone Jack, for example, and you're the one out there, then DoorDash might well send you that order. Their algorithms or whatever. But anyway, always set your boundary. Do not get flipping swamped in by the money. The dollar signs sounds good, but look at the mileage. If it's sending you, let's say for example, 10 miles out and it takes you out of your delivery zone, then that's 10 miles back that you've got to come back empty. Because I guarantee you, if you're delivering out 10 miles away or 20 miles away, there's a reason for that. Because there's bugger all worth delivering or eating in that particular town. So you're not going to make any money out there, or you're going to get lots of offers that are going to be not so good, and you're going to be working in a zone that you may well not know as well as you do the existing zone that you're in. So always consider that. Just think about that. You don't need to take the $2.50 orders, the $3.50 orders, the $4 orders. Just and you'll get to know your market. You'll get to know which are the slowest restaurants. You'll get to know which are the quickest restaurants. You get to know the restaurants where it's got staff that don't want to deal with DoorDash or any of the driver platforms. We do have some of those. They're apparently jealous of us making the money that way, even though we don't actually make a set wage. We have to make that ourselves. The quicker you are, the quicker you get to know your way around, and the restaurants in the area, with how quickly they handle orders, etc. Then think about it. Then you'll know which ones are right for you to go pick up from. I mean, I can tell you all day long, don't flipping take the $4 orders. Don't take anything under $6.50, $7. But if you're making money it and actually making a profit, not just reaping in the dollars at the end of the night. I mean, you may have a couple $100 at the end of the night, but you've done $60 in petrol, and who knows how much you've got to put towards maintenance of the vehicle. New tyres for the vehicle, new brakes for the vehicle. Yes, it's all part of maintenance within a way. And how much money do you actually want out of it too? So it's all stuff to think about, and you won't know it until you've done it for a few weeks at least. Get to learn your way around the area. You'll figure it out. You will figure it out. I mean, if there's some despair on what you're earning now, what you think that you were promised, or how other DoorDashers are making money in that. Some of DoorDashers are way better than me. They know it. They're younger. They're a lot more fitter, and they can get themselves around a lot better. They can handle all the steps going up to some of these buildings, and some of them can deal with doing all the shopping. I turned down all of those. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget, like and subscribe, and hit the bell icon. That way you'll get to see the new videos, my new videos as they come out, and leave a comment, as long as it's a good one. If it's not a good one, then you all know my sentiments on that. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I'll be back on here soon. Cheers, ta-da.